and welcome to Ep1. No, welcome to Runescape Quest 100, Recipe Disaster, Another Cook's Quest. So, despite the fact that I made it all the way here, just because, and funnily enough, I was still getting requirements for technically Recipe for Disaster as well, because I need the Greegrees, but, because I can so easily just get to right there. Anyways, I have to go all the way down to Zachanooks or whatever the hell's names. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, just gonna do that in a normal episode, anyways. I need to turn that off. Buried treasure, basically. Just dig a place. Experience chest. Hooray. Somewhat useful. Well, we'll see the experience chest. It's all gonna go into, good, and the things that I didn't want to go out. Ring a small parcel. Market guard. Huh. Is this sellable? No, it is not. Which is fine. Sorry, Sparks, you gotta leave. Glee Chimera. It's like seeing people in Destiny with the raid gear and stuff. Alright, experience chest, what you got for me? That's a lot of stuff. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. Fishing, please. Because that is going to take so much longer than just getting the 66 magic that I need. For fishing. And 57 fishing. Alright, this is turning out great. I wonder how treasure hunter keys are gonna work for this. Oh. What a shame. And then fishing, and then that's gonna be magic as well. Perfect. Ish. Alright. See, I have Newt for some reason. And ale. Tomato. So this is for cooking something. I have 2 fruit blasts. Weird, why do I have 2 fruit blasts? Oh wow, you get 2 treasure hunter keys for each subquest. Oh, it's just a square of lilies. Anyways. Hello friend, how's adventure going? Quite well. Do you have any other quests for me? Last one of yours was so much fun, I was hoping you would. Oh dear, I might have, but it's all very embarrassing. Embarrassing? How do you mean? Oh yeah, I said I was a preacher. Well, I told you that it was a Duke's birthday? Yep, that's why I had to go and collect your things to make a cake with, wasn't it? Yes, well... It isn't. I don't even know when his birthday is. I don't really care, to be honest. So you lied to me to get you to do a favor? Fair enough, you're not the first, but why lie? You could have just asked me, I'd be happy to help. I need to test you and see if I could trust you. I'm in a terrible pickle and I desperately need someone trustworthy to help me out. With a cake? How do you still have a job? What seems to be the problem? You need help again? What seems to be the problem? Yeah, obviously trustworthy, I guess I could tell you. Please do, the suffering of others always seems to turn out very profitable for me. Well, it's like this. Have you ever heard of Francisard van Lumcook? Can't say I have. With a name like that, I'm sure I'd remember. Well, he was a great chef and also my ancestor. 100 years ago, there was a very important meeting held here in Lumbridge Castle, and he cooked a banquet for the meeting, which was so stupendously amazing, he was offered a job for life, along with all of his descendants. Wow. So you have a job because 100 years ago, your ancestor was a very good cook. I don't see how that's much of a problem for you. In fact, I would say you're a very lucky man indeed. Frankly, I'd have fired you by now if you worked for me. Oh, no, you don't understand. This big important secret meeting that friends of ours cooked for is held here in Lumbridge Castle every 10 years. Tonight will be the 10th anniversary of it. Still not seeing the problem. Well, I've always felt like a failure as a cook, and that my job here is down to the skills of my ancestor. And I prove to the world that I am a great cook too. But to do that, I know it just won't work. What won't? Come on, man, pull yourself together and speak to me. Oh, by the way, I shouldn't mention it, so there is going to be a master video of this, since this is all technically one quest. It's all quest 100. What I'm going to do is, once I finish all 10 parts of the subquest, I'm going to make just a singular video of all of them in a row put together. It's just going to be the normal videos, nothing special. Yeah. Yes, good first impression. Anyways, yeah, just all the videos together. All the quest guides stuff. So it will have me saying, like, hello, welcome, you know, like, welcome to blah blah blah, and then see you next episode, blah blah blah, or if anything enjoys you, stuff like that. Anyways, for making a guide, I probably shouldn't ramble. Anyways, well, I thought I would recreate the meal friends of ours cooked all those years ago, the one that impressed everybody so much. There's just a small problem, though. Let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and obviously you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however, did you know? Call it a hunch. I call it educated guess. Hey, tell me what you're after, and then I'll decide if I want to help you or not. Well, they're common enough ingredients, although I must admit the recipe I'm following is very strange indeed. I'll pay up front for any expenses you may incur while obtaining them, and of course you may keep the change for being so helpful to me. Yes, you know me, a feast is scheduled to start very soon, and I simply cannot leave. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Very, very long. I would love to help you. What do I have to do? Well, I have an incredibly important banquet that I have to prepare for, and I'm using an ancient cookbook to recreate the meal my famous ancestors made 100 years ago. The ingredients I was able to obtain fairly easy, but there were some oddities that I've been able to lay my hands on. Like what? Need the following ingredients as soon as possible. 1 eye of newt, a freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, and a glass of Greenman's ale. I've given you 100 coins to cover any expenses you may incur. Feel free to keep the change. I'll go look for those for you then. So, dirty blast. It looks disgusting, but that's what the cook asked for. A cool, refreshing fruit mix with ashen for some reason. Great, you're back. Give me the ingredients I asked for. Ready, an eye of newt, a glass of green man's ale, a rotten tomato, and a dirty blast. You'll be happy to know I have all of them with me. I guess that's it. 1 corresponding invitation to the most amazing feast you will ever see. 2 treasure hunter keys. Honestly, you must go and look at that amazing feast that's been prepared. I'm not sure. Hold on. So, there is a trivia thing. I'll open that up and keep that there. I won't read it. Because it's for the entirety of all of it, so I'll do that after we do part 10. I need to check, though, if... invitation to a feast. Oh wait, I didn't even bunch these together yet. Anyways. I want to know if the next part of it... Okay. Next, part of the quest guide actually doesn't include this feast, so let's go through the dining room just there and see the feast I prepared. Wow, I see. Simply won't take no for an answer. Alright, cutscene time. And a bunch of voices. Wish me luck. Welcome, gentlemen, to Lumbridge Castle. I welcome Osmond, spymaster for the Mirror Valkyrid. I thank you for your hospitality. Welcome the chief guard of the White Wolf Mountain Dwarves. The beer's good. I welcome Pirate Pete from Brain Death Island. Your room's got no flavor. I welcome the chief of the Goblin Village. That me, give me a chair. No, it me, chair mine. I welcome Squire Ogui of the Feldip Hills Ogres. The ogres, they call me Bone Cruncher. I welcome my neighbor Phileas of the Lumbridge Sage. I didn't have far to travel. From the town of Edgeville, I welcome Evil Dave. These secret meetings are so evil. I thought you were going to give up evil. A hearty welcome to Sarah McVar's, leader of the White Knights, and basically Felidor. Do get a move on. Finally, I welcome the ruler of Ep1, Awawagi, for some reason. Wait, I have my monkey talisman on. Awawagi? Oh, please sit down. But, sit down. Well, I can, in fact, understand him. I think he's lost his amulet of man-speak. Gypsy Harris seems to be late. Good afternoon, Horatio. Random events? Wow, it's been so long. Oh, what now? Excuse me while I deal with this. Wow, even the NPCs get him. We should do something about that old man. Agreed. Oh, evil bomb. No! Well, wow, another one. Oh, nice food. You come here. Oh? Is you my dinner? No, I'm not. You can eat my sword, though. Ah ha ha, I'm back! You? What? Okay, human? Did we invite you? Wow, oh, I honestly did not even... Oh, by the way, hello, random guy. The medieval wizard who specializes in food spells. I've heard of libromancers, but not clomancers. Anyways, I didn't even I didn't even do this on purpose, honestly. I just so happened to have the monkey speak on. Did we invite you? Huh, you shifted and now I'll kill you. Alright. They're just jumping up. Huh. Like how they're just leaning forward. Or not. Sorry I'm late. I remember you. Ah! Wahahaha. Tempest. I don't think I do very well with huge cutscenes where I have to do so many voices. Cooklink, you must defeat this evil. Because I just run out of steam halfway through. It's like, wow, now suddenly it doesn't become so good. Well, that just happened. Hi. Hello there, adventurer. How can I assist you? Who are you? I'm the Gypsy. My friends call me Eris. Okay then, Eris. You can call me the Gypsy. Fine then, so you're a Gypsy then? That's correct, I live in a tent in Varrock. Yes, I know, you helped me with... You're a Gypsy with a permanent home? That is correct, yes. Isn't that a bit weird? No, not really. Was there something else you wanted to interrogate me about? Yeah, what just happened? I do have a question, a very good question. Oh yes, what is that then? Just what in the flipping hippo is going on? Flipping hippo? Language, please. Yes, you've never heard that phrase? No, I'm quite sure that I never have. Well, that's not the point. Please tell me what just happened. Certainly, that fellow over there in the chef's hat is called the whatever. 100 years ago, he threatened the secret council with death, but was foiled by the quick thinking of his assistant, who managed to trap in another dimension. For the action, the assistant was offered a job for life as head cook of Lumbridge for himself and all of his future descendants. Apparently, the current head cook of Lumbridge decided to recreate his ancestors' greatest achievement. Not realizing that achievement was not a meal, but a powerful food magic, and by recreating the spell, he has inadvertently freed the evil Kumamancer from his prison to wreak havoc upon the world once more. Wow. Naturally, when I saw what was happening, intervene was the simple Temessus spell, so that we would have time to immunize the secret council from attack, and so that we can defeat the Kumamancer once and for all. Hello? Don't tell me it broke. Oh, there we go. What? You want to explain it again? Yes, please, but slower and more understandable. I understood it pretty well. Okay, then. 100 years ago, evil feud magician was defeated and banished. Because of you and the Lumbridge cook, he's now free. He was about to slaughter all these people, but I stopped time so you could protect them. You stopped time? And wait, I have to protect them? Why me? Because I did this. Yes, I stopped time, and you have to do it, partly because you helped release him by getting those ingredients, and partly because I'm stuck here keeping the spell intact. Is stopping time kind of, dangerous? Oh, unbelievably so. That is why I've limited the time bubble to this room and this room alone. Huh? How does that work? Magic. Everything outside this room continues to flow through time. That is why outside this room you've already defeated the Kumamancer and protected the members of the Secret Council. Oh, can I get my reward then? This room, however, you have not. What? Makes all sense. Where time isn't frozen in this room, outside it continues flowing, so this room is now currently in what we would call the past. Events inside it have already happened, and the longer time continues to flow outside, the more removed from normal time this room becomes. Wait, so I've already saved all these council members and defeated the Kumamancer? Yes, but only outside. What you need to do now is save the mid-air as well, and that time can resume its normal ebb and flow. Otherwise, there will be increasing temporal pressure and the entire universe might explode. Not the whole universe, that's where I keep my stuff! Yes, that is why it's important that you protect them all. But, you said I already had? Not in here, you dope. Yes, you have in the future, which is also present, but not in the present, which is also past. My brain hurts. Yes, time travel tends to do that to people. I suggest you don't worry about it too much and just make sure you protect each council member and then defeat the Kumamancer. How'd I do that? Each council member will have their own unique dish that will serve to counteract the Kumamancer's spell. Apparently. And inspect the one you wish to save, and I will offer any advice I have. Anything else you wanted to ask me about? Who's that guy? Seemed like you two knew each other. Somehow. He calls himself the Kumamancer. He's an extremely evil man with incredibly powerful magics. Kumamancer? Yes, that's correct. Just as an Onryomancer draws their magical power from dreams, or Necromancer draws the strength from the energy of the dead? Wait, so Onryomancer existed before lunar diplomacy. Interesting. A Kumamancer uses food as his source of magical power. Food? What's so dangerous about food? Food is awful, trust me. Do not underestimate the latent power of foodstuff as a source of magical energy. Not only are they a phenomenal life force, but they often invoke great emotional attachment. For food? I underestimate him. Part of his strength lies in the fact his unique type of magical power is quite obscure. I have seen many fall before him. Okay, so he's powerful, but I don't get why he's here. Oh, it's a very old story indeed. 100 years ago, he worked here in Lumbridge Castle for the then Duke as a cook. Oh. This was normal pretense, of course, as part of his normal duties. He's had access to many exotic and esoteric foodstuffs, and that allowed him to experiment with his magic and increase his power exponentially. Building his power was just the first step, however. What do you mean? Knowing of the regular meetings of the Secret Council in Lumbridge, the Kumamancer decided that he would eliminate all of them as the first step to his plans for world domination. Would that have worked? Possibly, we might never know. As his plans were coming to fruition, his assistant discovered them and using his own magic against him to trap him in another dimension where his powers would be contained useless. Then how did he escape? Because of me. Well, the current cook of Lumbridge obviously discovered an ancient manuscript of his ancestors and believing to be a recipe, decided to recreate the spell that banished him. Wait, but how can Lyra just putting food together do this? Like, shouldn't you at least know somewhat of what you're doing? I guess. Luck. Josie seems to have opened the portal enough for him to escape back to this dimension. This is partly your fault. Oh, those ingredients? Yes, those ingredients. So I hold you responsible for assisting him and assisting me in ridding him of this dimension once and for all. Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Are you clear on what you have to do, or was there something else you wish me to explain? Who are these people? That seems like quite the random selection in here. Yes, it does. Well, we'll find out more of this, I guess, next episode, though. So, enjoy this video, you know what to do. See ya!